assessments of that? Obviously convincing win at the end there. They pushed it pretty hard when they were 15 10, but it seemed like your execution, where when you put the score on, you were pretty devastated.
Yeah, that's right. I think we'll be really happy with some quality tries that we scored there. Obviously, a key moment in that game was the red card, and obviously I was really pleased with our team in the way that we responded in that situation and really still earned our tries and tried to keep shape in the game. And so, it gives us a lot of confidence, momentum going into now that we've earned ourselves an extra week, top of conference. And we really look forward to what's going to be an exciting period next week with the Brumbies playing some quality rugby and really hoping that the public really get swinging behind this team, because I think they deserve it. Well, I think so. We came into this game, Jamie, with some really clear goals around defence. I think early we got penalised heavily at the breakdown, but for me, we were disappointed last week with our performance in that area. We felt we were a bit soft through the middle, and I felt we really competed there tonight against a Sunwolves team that play very fast ruck speed, best in the competition. So, from that aspect, I came away a lot more happy.
Bernard, you were obviously on the receiving end of that challenge, which got the red card. Were you surprised at all that it was red rather than yellow?
Not really. I think, it's unfortunate, but sort of how it sort of ended up, he probably gives the ref no option in terms of the outcome of the. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that's also another dangerous one where the player ends up on his head. I think it's probably exactly what the Dan Keller was talking about last week with Poe's one. So yeah, it's unfortunate. The guys are ending up on the head. It's probably not what we want to see in the game.
Penny Brown was suggesting that long as Steve Hansen, that perhaps in situations like that, it could either be yellow or just placed off the court, then something for the citing commissioner to look at later. Yeah,
I certainly support that. I think the effect that it has on a game, it takes away that contest. So in that instance, the referee has no option. He's following to the letter of the law, and that's what he's required to do. Having an intermediary step, that's not quite a red card. Give him some options. Sensible.
Yeah, it was enjoyable to play behind. I think the forwards really earned the go forward there. They did the tough carries through the middle, which then allowed us backs to play off that front football. And I thought, we've got some really dangerous weapons in those outside channels that we were able to get them some quality ball, and they weren't. The Sunwolves came pretty hard in defence, but we were able to maintain our depth and go around that.
You probably had time to reflect on just the last 12 months, but you look back 12 months and the improvements we've made this year. You surprised by the extent of the progress you've made, or were you always pretty optimistic that you could do this year?
I was always knew the potential in this team, and I'm really pleased that we're starting to see that, and it's really coming out. I always said that we want to transform ourselves into winners and play as a team that cares about its rugby, but also cares about its state and what it's playing for. And I think you're seeing that in this team. And as I said, once the state swings them behind it, then we can really get going. Absolutely, and I think next week against our traditional rival, they're playing some brilliant footy as well, so it's going to be a hell of a contest. Yeah, I think probably the first 20 for us. Obviously, there's some stuff in there that we need to correct. But overall, some real positive 12 tries, playing some really good stuff, and that's what we want to see heading into some finals.
Maximise it, or the sideline, and then other teams might not have been able to.
Yeah, I think there'll be stuff in there that would be disappointed with. You know, our ball control at times got a bit loose. But there's some tries when we reflect on and go, there's some good rugby there. That's quality. And as you head into the finals, just it's going to be tight. So we'll reflect on that. We'll pause for a bit and just think just how far this team's come. There's some exciting times ahead.
Daryl, after Izzy coming back after suspension, how much of a relief or boost to the team was it to see him to catch that first kick off?
Yeah, and come down safely.
Yeah.
No, of course, it's good. We've got a weapon there, and so we'll keep using it.
Sorry, Kevin, but I was going to I was trying to see your reflection on his year and trying to squeeze the most out of the Queens at the time.
Yeah, really good. He's came into this year with a real determined motivation to leave here with a legacy. He's certainly doing that. He hasn't finished, obviously. He's got hopefully a few games to go, and at times he's unstoppable, and that's something he's reflected on that he wants to become, and he's certainly living up to that.
How's Hoops back in the league on course to perhaps playing a qualifier?
Yeah, I'd never doubt the man. He's doing everything possible to be fit. He's a poor spectator. He'd love to be out there with the sport he's offering the team in and behind. He's fantastic. I think.
Oh no, I think we know the potential of this team, and I think the real pleasing thing is seeing last week how we were able to get a result in sort of a game that sort of wasn't going our way and the scrappiness, and then compared to this week when we can really show our potential and show how dangerous we can be in this competition, and I think it just sets us up really well for this next week against the Brumbies here, who are going to come here, and it's going to be a really exciting challenge. They're playing some good footy, as Daryl said, and being back out here, hopefully it's a big crowd, big home crowd there. That can set us up really well going into the following week after that.
Well, 52 points week one. It looks like it's an easy game, but you did a minute ago, you said that the Sunwolves are very critical. Breakout. Quick, so the video positive you saw about them before they lost the man for the future, their future.
For the Sunwolves future?
Yeah.
I think you'll see in this competition, you're seeing it with the Jags. With the more experience they gain and their players learning to be professional in terms of their approach during the week and training consistently at a high level. I think the Jags are obviously beneficiaries of that in terms of it's their third season. They've learned to cope with travel. They know what they have to do during the week. They're training at a high level. They can only benefit their footy and the standard they're playing at.